I'ma keep it a bean. Stick to the script, every scene. This from last year, but they clean. Say to say, I'ma take something else, but it's winning team. Charlie Sheen, fam gang, the regime. I'm from Piney Green.
This been overdue forever. Asked me when it was dropping, said never. Should've made you cut the feather, but I designed it Freemason Margiela.
What's good, Shellitronnn here, the most woke, no joking. I'm back at it again with a brand new video. And look, you don't have to tell me what's on your mind because I already know what's on your mind. Panther Nation, I know you are still buzzing from that news that we signed GERALD MCCOY out of nowhere through the grace of Christian and Edge, and also Marty Hurney's magic, pulling even more tricks out of the bag than we even knew existed. This guy's been on a roll. We've signed a lot of new guys this offseason, a lot of guys on one-year deals, a lot of guys who really make the Carolina Panthers look like a powerful team for the 2019 season. But like Uncle Ben said, with great power comes great rice. I don't know, I'm a DC guy. But the point of that quote was something about expectations. And that's what I want to get to in this video, is expectations for the Carolina Panthers in 2019. Look, signing all these guys to these deals is making it look like the Panthers are in win now mode. I think most Panthers fans, after seeing all these moves compiled together, you can understand that we are definitely in win now mode. I don't have to go over talking about Matt Paradis, talking about bringing back Darrell Williams, talking about getting Bruce Irvin, getting Kyle Love back for a very, very nice team deal. I mean, we have a lot of guys on the team right now who are primed and ready to go. And with these guys on one-year deals, it looks like the front office is saying, look, we have to find out just how good we are this year. We need to find out if we can actually make it. 2019 is going to be David Tepper's second year as the owner of a team. And look, we all know how nice of a guy he is, how cool of a guy he seems to be so far, and how he's trying to change the picture and the narrative behind the Panthers from the inside out. And we all appreciate that from him. But let's not get it twisted. This is not just a team. This is also a business. And David Tepper wants to win. We all want to win. And when you're not winning, you're losing. And sometimes when you want to win, you have to take a good hard look at yourself and figure out what are the reasons why we're losing. Now, there's some things that are out of your control, like, injuries and whatnot. Those are things that happen to every single team, every single year. So you have to fight through those. It really looks like David Tepper and Marty Hurney are trying to zero in and isolate all the things and see, okay, what exactly is the issue? We picked up all these guys on defense. We got a bunch of these offensive weapons. The O-line is looking stacked right now. The secondary is still looking, we have James Bradbury, we have Eric Reed, we do have Dante Jackson, and I do believe in Rashawn Golden. I'm going to keep saying it. I can be wrong about this. I don't mind being wrong, but I will say I feel like I trust Rashawn Golden more as a slot corner than I do as a free safety. But on the other hand, I also understand that whatever position he doesn't play between slot and free safety, the next guy up has to be on par or at a level that's going to be at like a starting level kind of guy. And I'd rather him play free safety, let the next guy up play slot corner, than him play slot corner and we have to depend on the next guy up at the free safety spot, if that makes sense. I think that's going to be Kai Nakua. And I'm not really 100% sure who our guy is going to be at the slot. There's a couple guys, a couple names over there, but more names in the slot that I trust than an unproven Kai Nakua, who did have a chance on the Browns last year, or was it 2 years ago? I actually like Kai Nakua's stats and how he played in college at BYU, but I'm not 100% ready to say he's ready to go at free safety to start the season. So that's where I'm at with Rashawn Golden in our free safety position. That can be a whole different video entirely. This video is going to be mainly focusing on the defense as a whole and what it means for the Panthers team and maybe even Ron Rivera, maybe even Cam Newton. Now, every time I bring up that there's pressure on Cam this year, I always get a bunch of comments, people saying, no, what? There's no pressure on Cam. Oh, you're being a hater. You hate Cam. Why won't you let Cam live, my guy? If you watch my videos, and most of you guys have watched my videos for a while now, I've been doing these videos for like a year or so at this point, you know that I love Cam. And Cam is obviously the best quarterback the Panthers have ever had. We make a little jokey joke about Jake Delhomme sometimes. Jake's the GOAT, but we obviously know the most talented quarterback is Cam. Let's be real about it. But if we're going to be real here, we have to understand that there are some questions about Cam Newton's health. There are some questions about Cam's health. It's going to be kind of hard if Cam were to get hurt or the team were to underperform this season to, to re-sign Cam for next year, because we do understand Cam has 2 years on his contract, but the way that quarterback contracts works is usually different than other positions, where most teams do not like to let their franchise quarterback play on the last year of their deal. Most teams want to get their guy extended with that 1 year still on their deal, so other teams never have an opportunity to offer their quarterback more money. But if you're a new owner, or even any owner in general, and you see a guy who's been injured for 2 years straight, and this is a big if, I think Cam's going to go ahead and have a good season this year. I think he's going to prove everyone wrong. I think he's going to have another breakout season where he proves he is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. But what I'm saying is, if we're going to be realistic, we have to be able to look at things from both sides. We can't just say it's only going to be this and it's guaranteed. There may be some problems, and if the team doesn't perform well, it wouldn't be all that surprising to think about the team thinking, okay, all these guys on 1 year contracts that we just signed, those guys are good. Those spots are handled. They're going to be solid on the D-line, on the O-line. The front seven is going to be straight. The secondary is going to be okay, and especially when you consider that the whole front seven, we have an attacking front seven who can get to the quarterback. I mean, Gerald McCoy, Dontari Poe, K'Wan Short, Brian Burns. We got Luke, we got Shaq, we got Marlo Addison, we have Brian Cox. We still have, did I say Bruce Irvin already? We have, who else do we have? I mean, Kyle Love. We have guys up and down the roster who can get at the quarterback. Like someone said, who called it a foot race to the quarterback? I know Coach Rivera called it that, but there was someone else, I think it was K'Wan, who said it's going to be a foot race to the quarterback every single snap. We know our front seven is nice, so the secondary to a certain degree can, they can lay back and do what they do. It won't be so much pressure on them. And in that same vein, we have to acknowledge, wait. Who's the guy calling the defense this year? It's Ron Rivera. And what's his specialty? It's front seven and linebackers, right? We signed a whole lot of linebackers, a whole lot of guys who can have their hand in the dirt, but also stand up and rush the quarterback. Ron Rivera was a linebacker on probably the best defense, either the best or the second best defense in the history of the NFL. You can argue it. I mean, I don't want to get into that argument about whether it's the best or not. But a guy calling the shots on defense, and they've signed a bunch of guys at his position group, meaning he should be able to coach these guys and keep these guys doing the right thing on defense. So we shouldn't have a problem on that side of the ball. And then the offense, the O-line is straight. Is the running back good? Are the wide receivers good? We have more good wide receivers on the 90-man roster right now than we can even handle. There's going to be a huge battle for that 6th spot for wide receivers, and it'll only be 5 actually. It'll probably be 6. It may be 6, but there'll be a huge battle for that 6th spot on the roster. And depending on whether we keep Rashad Ross from the AAF to be a return guy, it may be an even tighter race than most of us are thinking about, because I do believe that both Torrey Smith and Chris Hogan make the team. And I'm thinking, DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, Jarius Wright, Chris Hogan. I mean, we have Rashad Ross. Where do we go? I mean, where do you go? There's one more spot. Is it Alden Robinson? Who else is it going to be? Is it going to be Terry Godwin? I mean, we have guys up and down the roster who can make a difference. So to wrap it all up, yes, this Gerald McCoy signing, along with the other free agency signings we picked up this year, do put the Panthers in a win-now mode, but it could also be construed or interpreted as a prove-it season, not just for Cam and Coach Rivera, but for the team as a whole to decide, just if there are some things that need to be moved around, things that need to be shaken up, things that David Tepper, as a new owner, might want to put his fingerprints on. I want to make this clear, because it always happens. Every single video, unless I say that Cam Newton is 100% going to be guaranteed to come back and be at 2015 level and above, that Cam's going to be an MVP, it always comes off like I'm a hater or something. That's not the case. I have to look at these things kind of objectively and look at what may happen. And it may happen that he has the greatest quarterback season of all time. And it may happen that, he might get hurt. And that's what makes him and Coach Rivera two of the biggest questions on the team this year. And that's why I believe that although this is a win now, prove it season, we have a lot of guys on the roster who are in the last year of their deals. Mario Addison, Darrell Williams, Torrey Smith, Bruce Irvin, Ross Cockrell, Shaq Thompson, Vernon Butler. We have Chris Hogan, obviously, Kyle Love, James Bradbury, Cameron Artis-Payne, Greg Van Roten. I mean, we have a lot of guys up and down this roster on the last year of their deal, and a lot of guys on 1 year deals. This is a prove it season, and this is an isolation season to find out exactly what the problem is and find out exactly what is going to happen in the future. I think we all expect a really good season, and I think we can all agree that we all believe that we'll have a great season this year, a deep playoff run. This could be our Super Bowl run year. This could be the year we're actually really been looking forward to. And it's only, what, like 3-4 years removed from 2015? That is not a long time at all. Teams go decades without seeing any kind of light at the end of the tunnel, and we're actually lucky it's only been a couple years for us and Cam. So I'm cool with this 100%. And I think Cam and Coach Rivera thrive really well under pressure. And if everything works the way you think it's going to work, then we have nothing at all to worry about. Simple. That's how I feel about it. What are your thoughts? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. Peep that pinned comment below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. And you already know what to do with that like button.
Cheers to you, appreciate the chance. Been told y'all I been the man. Been told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.